Harmony Boulevard Parkrun. This one's got a split personality, in the best way. You start with 2 bigger laps, about 2 kilometers each, where you settle in, find your rhythm, and get to know the course. Then just as you're getting comfortable, it flips. 2 short 500 meter laps to finish, and suddenly it's go time. You can see the end, you can feel the end, and you know you can send it. It all runs through Harmony Boulevard and the surrounding parklands. Flat, wide, concrete paths with trees lining both sides, giving you that nice mix of shade and open running. There is a stretch though where the sun comes straight at you over the horizon. Full glare, no hiding, just you squinting your way through it. You cross a small bridge with glimpses of the waterways, past playgrounds that are elite for kids and very tempting for big kids, and soak in that proper small community feel. Friendly runners, upbeat volunteers, and a course that builds into something fun. Settle early, then empty the tank late. Enjoy it.
Harmony Queensland is a relatively new master plan community on the Sunshine Coast, developed in the late 2010s as part of the region's rapid population growth. The area was designed with a strong focus on walkability, green space, and connected neighbourhoods, with Harmony Boulevard acting as a central spine throughout the community. The surrounding parklands, shared pathways and waterways were intentionally built to support outdoor activity and community interaction rather than evolving from older rural or industrial land uses seen elsewhere in the region. Harmony Boulevard Parkrun takes place entirely within this planned environment, using the wide, flat paths and open spaces that define the suburb. It reflects the area's modern design with an emphasis on accessibility, recreation, and bringing people together in a growing local community. Today was event number 139. It has an average of 62 runners and 9 volunteers. The male record here is 16 minutes and 32 seconds, and the female record is 18 minutes and 41 seconds.
Harmony Boulevard Parkrun starts, as you would expect, just outside Harmony Boulevard in the parklands. This is a 4-lap course, 2 big laps to start and then 2 little laps to finish. You basically stay in this little parkland the whole time. You go out and around, you fight the sun in your face, and then you come back and you do it all over again. There's trees lining both sides of the path. You pass over a bridge just here and see the waterways very briefly before coming back to start your 2 small laps, which are both 500 metres. They seem very short compared to the first 2, and so it's a nice easy finish. Happy parkrun morning, guys. Tarran and I have just finished Harmony Boulevard, which was recommended to us in our TikTok comments. How'd you find it, Tarran?
It's nice and scenic. Lots of trees. There was a nice breeze this morning.
There was a nice breeze.
Still quite warm out there.
When the sun started to really come out, it heated up fast.
Yeah. Vibe was...
The volunteers were pretty good.
Yeah.
The ones that were standing on the course were fun.
Yeah, there was a lady with a keep left sign, and she was like dancing most of the time, which was fun.
They were very supportive. Every time you ran past, you got a clap and let's go, guys.
Yeah, towards the end, I noticed 1 or 2 people who had already finished, like clapping people as they went past.
Yeah, I had a chat to a couple of guys while I was running who had too many rumbos last night. It's a nice little course. It's a 4-lapper.
It's a weird course.
4 laps, 2 big, 2 little.
Yeah. No turnarounds though.
That is true. It's pretty good.
We like no turnarounds.
The first lap, I feel like if you're not following someone and you haven't done this before, you could easily get confused.
There are lots of arrows on the ground.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at the ground, you'd probably be okay. Because we didn't really listen to the run briefing.
We were stretching
beforehand because they had a whole map and everything.
They did. They do have a map.
People, which is handy. Yeah. Weird, but still enjoyable.
Yeah. The big lap is 2 kilometers and you do that twice, and then the little lap is 500 meters.
Yeah.
I found it
weird, but...
mentally. The big lap was tough. I found coming around, you've done 1 big lap and you've only done 2 kilometers, and then you.
I didn't mind it.
It was really nice though once you finish the second big lap, because you're like 2 laps of 500 meters.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Easy peasy.
There's toilets pretty close to the start line, which we didn't find before the run. We only found during.
Yeah.
Next to, there's a lot of playgrounds. There's a mix of different playthings.
A really big one.
Great for kids. including big kids.
Yeah, because it's around a park, or it starts at a park,
Yeah.
and it kind of goes down and around. It's a nice park.
Yeah. Harmony Boulevard Park, because it's on Harmony Boulevard.
Yep.
There is a bubbler right near the finish line / start line as well.
Yep.
There's a fair bit of shade through the run, except for this outer part of the big lap.
Yeah, there was one whole section where, and it was unfortunate timing because the sun was like right on you. It rained last night, so the pass was wet, and the glare from it was just like burning my eyeballs.
Yeah, so you were exposed for a little bit, but for the most part, you were fairly well shaded.
There was a Happy Easter message written on the ground in one section.
Barely any elevation.
Yeah.
It was pretty flat.
Not much.
Yeah.
You could do it fast if you wanted to. There are a few corners though.
The way it's set up to, if you want to do a fast run, you can probably get through the 2 big laps and then you've got the 2 small laps before the crowd starts to push through.
Yeah.
So it's good enough that you can do some fast times here. It's all flat concrete too, so...
It's also not a super busy park run.
Yeah.
And there weren't many other people from the public out on the course.
Dogs almost outnumbered people.
I wouldn't go that
I mean,
far.
There were
a few dogs. There was one dog at the start. I think his name was Nigel. Yeah. He was like ready to go.
Yeah, he was raring. So there were dogs.
Paths were nice and wide.
Yeah, they were nice and wide.
Yeah.
Especially for the amount of people here.
Yeah.
Very accommodating.
Yeah.
In terms of the scenery around the course, it was quite good. There was plenty of green. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it was nice. It was a nice for a morning run.
Yeah. Like it's not, both sides of the path were like quite well lined with trees or shrubs or,
Yeah. It was also a really good morning this morning, so
Yeah.
I think that helped a lot.
the weather's really nice.
Yeah. Who rates first this week?
I forget.
Well, I rated on my own last week, so I
true.
think you're up.
Okay, it's my go.
What's your total parkrun rating for Harmony Boulevard?
I think I'm gonna go... Like, it's a pretty good park run.
It is a pretty good parkrun.
Not too much letting it down. The course is a little bit weird, but it's still enjoyable, and there's no turnarounds, which is
no turnarounds is
a big win. I think I'm gonna go. Can I go 7.75? What?
0.5 or 0?
Oh.
I only go up in 0.5.
I don't know if it's quite an 8. I'll go 7.5.
7.5. I'm going to go with a 7. I think it was a good park run. The course was a little bit odd.
Yeah.
But kind of had its charm. There's nothing I can really fault about it.
No.
It's not a world beater, but it's certainly above average park run, I would say.
Yeah.
The fact that there's no turnarounds bumps it up nicely. Yeah. So there we go. Harmony Boulevard, 7.25 out of 10. One of the better ranked park runs so far.
What park run are we going to go do next week?
I don't know. We've got a few recommendations. Yeah. Please leave more in the comments because we're keen to check out every park run in Southeast Queensland. I think we had a look during the week and there's only 110 or so.
Only.
We're 10% of the way there. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.